Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the TRRC. Imam, you have the floor, please, if we can offer some prayers.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين وإن تستفتحوا فقد جاءكم الفتح نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل والله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Shukran, Imam C. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God Almighty, we continue to plead for your mercy on behalf of all humankind created in your image and in your likeness. You being the God of mercy, the God of love, and the God of compassion. We bring before you all in positions of authority throughout this land and in all other lands. The Lord, that you shall grant all of these, that in exercise of their authority, that they will have also exercised it with mercy and with compassion. We continue to ask that as we continue our TRRC sittings, that the Holy Spirit will be with us and be with the whole nation as we listen to things that have been happening here in the past. And we do ask that all who will come here to testify will do so with boldness and with honesty, and that you grant the commission, the discerning spirit, to be able to discern between truth and falsehood, and to also grant the populace the patience to be able to wait and see to it that the due process of the law takes its course. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Udiko. Council, are we ready with the witness to continue the testimony from yesterday? If so, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. May the witness be brought in place so we proceed from where we left off yesterday. Mandinka interpreters, are we ready? Thank you. Welcome back, Mr. Tamba.
Thank you, sir.
May I remind you that you're still on the oath?
Council Kabe Hakilo Bulan Lahanim be Yakalio Menkebe Kali killing Koto.
Yes, sir.
And you still have an obligation to speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Ado nyimu wajiboleti ye tonyada mafo kana femfo me manke tonyati.
Yes, sir.
Before we left off yesterday,
Janimbe janjal na kunumi.
We were talking about your sacking and reinstatement.
Ngambe diam kanu ye baitu momen aning inate murundi nando kuala.
Yes, sir.
After the government found that there was some juju somewhere close to Mile 2.
Brimman sakunda nata ko ye safeole tombong me yalonko akatata Mile 2 la.
Sir.
And that warranted some state investigations and the dismissal of 18 officers.
Me ya sabu banko la mansakunda nata kisikisiro bulande anoma hanufo idokula motang anin say fonyondi dokola wotembo menu benun kaso doko nyinkuna.
Call it paranoia or misplaced priorities, but that is what happened. A report was sent to a 30-page report was sent to the president.
Mosafono ko jito yalong wala ku menketa memu ku kebaloti bari ye kibaro kensung ya buntu nyokang me yalong ko atata kanyang kaiti lera tansaba yole safe ya ki banko president way.
Yes,
It was soon after that you were reinstated, correct?
What is tun wrong biro be botalalom inata ite murundi ila do kola.
Yes, sir.
You told us that for your sacking you sent a one-sentence letter.
Ibe bayla lumem fana yenyum fonyen ko ye letter o men dila amunta kuma kango borindi kilindro ne bije.
Sentence later, sir.
Munda kuma kango borindi fula.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kuma kango borindi fula.
Do you have a copy of the letter of dismissal?
Kodung hanimbi wo letter o be bulle ilawo bayri letter o me yaki yenang.
Yes, sir.
Could you provide it to the commission?
Foisa akaito nyimbondino commission bulosi la ka nyameng.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, I have been provided with two letters. The first is dated 22nd March 2012, addressed to Mr. Malang Tamba, Sergeant, and it says as follows: dismissal. This is to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the executive decision to dismiss you from the service of the Gambia government with effect from March 22nd, 2012. Full stop. Could you pass it to the chair, please? What this letter says, Mr. Witness, is that you are dismissed from the service by the president.
Nyin letter e mum for sedo wala nyindiko president fangole te baydo ko la.
Yes, sir.
Do you know whether the president has power to dismiss you from the service?
Fe nyin lon bang president ay sembo soto pour que te baydo ko la.
Yes, sir.
No, he does not.
Kansul ko hani president mo sembo soto pour que te baydo ko la.
He can appoint your boss, the Director General, and dismiss the Director General. He did not appoint you. He cannot dismiss you.
Atemete tombon do ko la katu ninkum na e Director General tombon asa bayno. But atemete tombon wala na te bayno la.
This is where we don't know. This is where we don't understand well. We thought everybody within the government can be hired by the president and can be sacked by the president.
Betum manyine fahamu ntolu do ko lalu. Ndel ganyine mira no ngotumoko. Mo mon dimbe do ko la man sakunda president sita no le do ko la wala asibai no le do ko la ntel ngawle mira no.
If our country is based on laws,
Ninna banko be lori luwa le kan.
the laws of the Gambia provide that the prison service, the people there are appointed by the Public Service Commission.
Woto wenyine itandi ko bankola kaso duku bunda me yalon kabe mansakunda ko woto duku lalu men be woto doku bunda me bafly Public Service Commission wolem doku bunda me belori mansakunda doku lalla ko kunna woto wolle sembo soto pour ka bayro nin taroke.
That is why the Public Service Commission has stepped in to endorse your sacking.
Wala na Public Service Commission ye singo dunje pour ila ite bayo pour itelisio sembentu ya.
What Yaya Jammeh did was unlawful. He had no authority to appoint you. He has no authority to dismiss you.
Yaya Jammeh menke anilwa mantanyola. Ama sembo soto purkete bay, ama sembo soto fang purketa do kola sakwa se bay.
Mr. Chair, we asked to put that document in the record and should be labeled Exhibit 132A.
Request granted, Council.
Mr. Chair, we have this other letter, that is the letter of reinstatement, also from the Personnel Management Office. It is dated 3rd January 2013, and it says as follows: I am pleased to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind your dismissal from the service as conveyed in our letter of 22nd March 2012. Consequently, you are to revert back to your former position, Sergeant at the prisons, Gambia Prisons Department, with effect from 2nd January 2013. Signed by Pateba for Permanent Secretary. We provide a copy to the Commission. And again, Mr. Chair, this letter suggests that the PMO is reinstating this person on the basis of the rescission of the decision of the President to reinstate these people. I just want to flag the illegality in that process. The President does not have the power to dismiss anybody from the public service or to remove anybody or to appoint anybody to the public service except for those positions that are clearly stated in the constitutive documents. And that would be permanent secretaries and directors of certain institutions, not the rank and file of these organizations who are subject mainly to the management of the Personnel Management Office and the Public Service Commission. Just wanted to flag that, because this would be one of the issues for institutional reform. We do not want our presidents to sit in their offices and say, I don't like a Malang something at the prisons, dismiss him from the service. He is dismissed. That is unlawful.
Council, I believe the reference indicated here, Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind. That is executive decision. It's
yes.
Not just any decision.
Precisely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And with your permission, Mr. Chair, we put that in the record as 132B, Exhibit 132B.
No. Oh, sorry.
And may I proceed, Mr. Chair, with...
Yes, please. Yes, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Distracted a little bit.
So yesterday we had proceeded to talk about the tortures you were involved in. So you have told us about the torture of Fallou Ceesay.
Yes, sir.
The circumstances.
Tajire yalu la menu keta hanfo katabula Fallou Ceesay la ye wolu lipa ko menu kan aning dalilol men ya sabu.
When you tortured Fallou,
Briye Fallou lipa foka pare.
Yes, sir.
Did you record anywhere that Fallou was tortured, was beaten by you?
Foya safe
Did you
dulato
keep
le
a record?
dawo ya safe le dulato banka itandiko. Falu ntele ya abute nyini nyinkang fo o safero ketale ba.
I've never recorded that.
Nene ma safe.
Do you know whether anybody in the prisons, whether anybody who's been beaten in the prison officially, do you know whether that fact has been recorded anywhere?
Weta bota nyin kala male ko. Bute rol men be nene kita kasola. Itela londoto. Fo wodung anene safetale dulato bang kaito luto ko kari ya butele nyini nyin puruka aitande aketa nyamin. Fo bota o kala male ba.
That one is personal. Unless the individual disclose it to you, you may not know.
Wode mu amari la quality fonin aketa menna o mari fango ya yitandi wodronde wala asabu aselonno.
As part of your processes in the prisons, do you keep a record of corporal punishment?
Ko alla do ko lu katama nyamen kasola. Fodum nin kuluro keta men keta o kuluri bati. Fo alika safela be kerina alika kaito dada akamale ban kasola je.
That is in the type of if a prisoner is being charged or an officer is being charged.
O munyilete ni be pre kasola ko charge la wala ka tumi wala nin do ko lale mu ni ba atumi la wala ka charge wala kake.
Do you know that as part of the prison's regulations, Section 77(3) requires that corporal punishment shall be recorded whenever punishments are made. It says, I quote, 77(2) rather, it says, records shall be kept of corporal punishments inflicted.
Kasola lua ay nyimfo ala fanna tawro wala ni woro wala bunda fulanjang ko ningo kulur ba keta momondi na kasola kasokono woto anyanta kala kutile nyanta men safela purusinin sa mo kamma ay tara kaito bala.
Are you aware of that?
Foi boto kalamane.
That is when a prisoner offends and he is being charged. I know of that one, but when it comes to the side of torture and other things, no idea. I have no idea on that.
Ngamel londe wala nin kasola ko tinyaro ke wala tilimbaliya ke wala kukurungu ke ni bo kulula o kasafela ay menke ay safani ya kulu nyami bari nin anata tajire ya la karola kamulu tajire ya kasokono je hani o bukasafe.
Mr. Witness, it looks like there were two things that were ongoing at Mile 2 prison.
Sedo abeko woto kufula lebetama kanyola Mile 2 kasokono.
Beatings that occurred as a result of a charge, a trial, and punishment.
Buterol menuketa nyin kamma ko ye membute ay kuleke ya kitindi wala ya tumi wala ya itande ala ko yesilo bulale ni ya kulu wakan.
I do not mean a trial before a court, but an investigations and evidence gathering by the superior officers and a decision arrived at.
Mafo ye men kitindi na membota na mbanta kiti bundala. Bari kolu men ya lonko atamata ya amariye kuke ya kisikisi itatatara ko ay silo bulale akonyin kita kuti ye mel lankena ma hanfo inata purka tilingu tamandi akonyin to wosike wonya.
For that part, the illegality stems from non-compliance with clear provisions of the law.
Wo anyine itandiko woto silo manta wala tilingu manta meya lonko wala nyanta kela mennin kasola sarto lutata nyola munta yo silo bulale na keta wonya.
There is that one system.
That's
the formal one, you agree?
Wala amunta mendal takela.
And there is the second one,
fulanjango
wherein a prisoner does something,
the
prison officer does not like it,
prison officer
and he decides to immediately mete out some form of punishment on the person. without regard as to existing laws.
Aya nyaka si lualula men ya lonko wollebe laring pour kol men nyanta tamala kasola kuluro la karola.
That is the second system.
Wolem sila fulanjaw nyindi.
You agree?
Isonda.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Okay. What you did to Falu
Yemen ke falula.
Yes, sir.
is on the second system, correct?
Abe laring wo sila fulanjaw la kan fonde bang.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Ha umuto nyalde.
And this second system is completely unlawful.
Nyin sila fulanjaw dung. Kule me ya lonko anilua manta nyola fereng.
That's true.
Umuto nyalde.
Do you recall the date on which you unlawfully punished Falu, or the date you tortured Falu?
Foi hakilo si bulala le bang lunjuma akita lungo meng lumeng ye falu bute wonya kuluro la karola.
It falls on a Saturday, but the real date, I don't know.
Abenda sibito le fede bari akita karo lungo menna nyina tawolale.
Do you recall the year?
Foi hakilo bulata le sanjumalem
2016.
2016.
akita 2016.
But also,
Bari-
apart from Falu, you were involved in other tortures, correct?
Bari falu fongo la kuokola inata buteru dol kele je men kata tajire yati.
Yes, sir.
Ha
Could you give us the first one you were involved in?
folo fonyeng ite bulota tamen kono.
Sorry, Bakonde, once.
Wolem soriba kondeti killing.
Could you tell us what happened?
Afanya muna keta wala kuo keta nyadi le.
As I narrated yesterday, Soriba Konde had a problem with the operations officer.
Nga funu nyamen kunu soriba konde aning na dokulale kole yakuo soto memmarata kulu tamando like afome operations officer.
The operation officer went on his normal sales check-ins.
Operation officer tata ala jube role la ka murumuru menke kata sel bungulu jube.
You narrated this story yesterday, so just reduce the detail and tell us exactly what happened as at the point of torture. I just want this to refresh the minds of the commissioners.
Kunung aketa nyamin ya satale. Barbitu tajiriya nyim fango kungu keta nyamin lafta yole sata ya sutu yandi katu kunu moli ya mwele kunyin tamata nyamin.
When I invited Soriba Konde,
Bringa soriba konde kumandi praine dangu.
and I asked him of what exactly happens that causes problems between him and the operations,
Ngani ninka dalilo la mune yekole yako sabu atening operation la bunda tema.
said he will not tell me anything unless if I go back to the operations.
Akate te fem fulante funinte muruta ndata operations kang.
I tried to find out more.
Ngakata puru ka kisi puru ko movement je fonsalo.
He said, I will not tell you anything. Go back to your boss.
Ay nyina fonyan konte fem fule muru ila keba kang.
And I told him, I cannot go back to my boss. You are the one under me.
Anyum fay konte te muru no lan na keba kande ite fanam bentele koto.
And this is the time when he told me, Manhamna lumai def.
Tumolong ay njabi surwa kanto ako ateya ke ko lonne.
And I asked, what are you going to do?
Ngani ninka silandu be munekela.
He said, no, I know what I'm going to do. What I did to Ali, Sise, your operations, and Jesus as Abaji, lol defandao, lumai def legi, moy rei.
Ako aya jabi nyina ko ha hanimbi muru ila keba kang. Ngamenke Ali Sisela aning Jesus umudomandi ngoleti mbemenke letela wole be warala.
I told him then, it seems as if you are boasting of sending officers home.
Amonta sila woto nganyene fayen ko etebe kibirika nyina la ko nyaton kolu eteka wolle bay pour ke tinya ye saisu.
Council, at that moment, I took everything personal.
Council wotembo de ngako beta mfango bulole kono.
Because this person was directly threatening me at that moment.
Katu nyimmo bente fango kumole silandi kan wotembo.
But hadn't been I knows the legalities behind all these things, I would have corrected myself before doing anything.
Bari natara ngani lual ni sartolu belon kabe lari nyamen teng tombi mba katalale ngam famuta.
Yes.
Do you believe that as a prison officer, you had an obligation to yourself and to your service to know the law that governed the place where you worked?
Fo fango nyi mirele ko kaso bundala dokuo ñimmu wajibole ti pour ite fana ya kata luwalu menu be larinje anin sartolu menu kaje tamandi pour ite fana sa kata yewlu long ye fahamu wayri be o bundale la do kola.
That's correct.
Do you also realize that ignorance of the law is not an excuse?
Fenyum fananjele ko ka foko malualong o manke dalilati pour ka luati nyake.
That's very correct.
But even on the moral level, do you know that you don't have the right to just lay a person down and beat the person simply because you have power over that person?
Ani hadamaya dalilolu ning asilolu la karola. Foi manyim fana long ka halmadi ngumuta ka landi ka tajire ya nya wonya ko ite ya ke nyami walla ilafta la nyami o fana mu kuleti men ya lonko anin sartolu manta foi olon ba.
Very correct, sir.
Ati bu muto nyalde.
How do you feel now about the beating, the torture that you have met out on Soriba Konde?
Sayin ya ta nyadile. Ye tajire ya wala butero men ke Soriba Kondela silang ete fonga karola ye ota nyadile sayin be nyin tembo men dote.
I definitely regret all what I did to Soriba.
Oto nimisata mbedamen puru ngako mbeke Soriba la.
Soriba may be watching.
Asikeno Soriba be njube kanga abamo ikang.
What do you have to say to him?
Ibe mune soto woto ibe mune fola Soriba ye.
What I have to say to Soriba is, let Soriba find it somewhere else in his heart and forgive me of all what I did to him.
Mbenyin fola ko. Soriba se nyinin ajusokono. Ayajube ayam fanye ngakulu men bekala pro asi hinan ayamfa.
Thank you. And this is what the TRRC is all about. People come, speak the truth, accept their mistakes, apologize for them, and we seek to reconcile them. That is, and for that I really thank you.
TRRC dalilo mwoleti. Ntelbe tonya le nyinin kang. Pour nimmel nata jang. Ifango sonta yela filoje. Yene la nimisada itandi. Yebulo sayroke. Hanu fo ni obutala. Nsina kata pour ka mulu sayndi nyokang. Badi ya juloli choki kangoli ye tembe kole nata nyola. Wala mu TRRC dalilo.
Soriba was not the last person.
Soriba man ke mola banguti?
Yes, that's true.
Did you torture anybody else?
Foi modo fanam bute la bang?
Laminja.
Laminja.
Could you tell us about it?
Yo fanam fo nyembanga kete nyami.
It was the same day with Soriba Konde.
Alum kilingo nin Soriba la kol keta lumme wolun laminja fanan ta keta.
They both have the same problems with the operations commander.
Itel be kole akole soto in operations la commander.
When I invited Laminja for questioning,
Bringa Laminja commande pour kana nyininka.
at that moment, what Soriba Konde told me
Wotembo Soriba Konde njabi melna.
was inside my heart.
Obenju sokono.
But when Laminja came,
Bari brin Laminja nata.
he did not pose any threat to me.
Ate man silandi de.
He did not insult me.
Aman neng.
He did not shout to me.
Aman wurin kang.
He only told me, Uncle Lee mom kay def amna hananga balan.
Uncle nyimu kuleti meya lonko. Aketale drong asotota. Woto foye yam fanye.
But at that moment, I was not seeing anything.
Bari wotembo kamfa ya kendinya bedibiring.
You were consumed with anger.
Definitely.
Sulka ya munta kamfa le dunte to wotumo sedo fanko ha.
I went on punishing him 20 lashes.
Ndara ngafana mbute busadanya muang.
Do you agree that that punishment was not in accordance with the prison's law?
Foi sonda ko wo butero anin kasola lualu mantanyola.
Even not the law, humanity at large is not correct.
Hani lua dam mantende bari hadama ya fangoto amanyang kela.
You are now telling us that this should not have happened.
Amonte kanyana fanyon ko sa nyi manyang kela nu.
That's true.
At what stage did you change your mind about the correctness of what you have done?
Wati jumale dunata soto ite ila miraro falindamin puru menketa ala tilimbali abelari nyadi le ani inyanta tilimu noma satala dami ye isondo mo falin wati jumale.
The punishment of Lamin Jah and Soriba happens on a Thursday, on a Friday, sorry.
Lamin Jah ni Soriba wolongeli palumen aketa jumalungole.
The following Monday I came, I was going around sales.
Tenengo membulata onoma nata somanda mbe selo lukumpa bokan kamurumurung.
Lamin Jah calls me. He said, Uncle Tamba. That's the name he normally calls me, Uncle Tamba.
Lamin Jah yang kumande akafo nyambarin Tamba akan kumandi wotolela wotungo somanda konye mbarin Tamba.
He said, I want to see you.
Konye lafte jela.
I turned, I went to his cell.
Muruta ntata la selo to.
Then he was inside the cell locked up.
Wotumo abe selo kono abe surrounding.
I was communicating with him through a window.
Nabe diamu kampalantero lela.
He said, Hana be legi doma balal.
Konye fo hanimbi ite yam falanye bang.
Instantly at that moment,
Noto.
I don't want to show my emotions because I felt very bad.
Utembo nteng kalango itandi nola malafa itandla bari aketanye nikuya bati.
I called an officer, I said, open Lamin Jah.
Nga officer do kumande nkae Lamin Jah la bundaile.
I said, give him rest, I'm going.
Nkae adahandi afonyondi ntekatale.
That's how I left.
Mbota je onyale.
Because if I stand at that moment and I want to communicate more with Lamin Jah,
Katu nilo taje wotembo nkombe kontine la diamola ni Lamin Jah.
at that moment people will see my weakness.
Wotembo molu benna bambambali ajelale.
Because definitely I did wrong to Lamin Jah and still he's not angry with me.
Katu tonya nga jele ko nga tilimbali ake Lamin Jah la bari obeya ataman kamfano nte kamma.
Definitely I felt very bad on that day.
Tonya wolung aketanye nikuya bati.
Do you now regret what you have done to Lamin Jah?
Akete nimiso tile bang yemenke Lamin Jah la.
I definitely regret.
Tonya nimisata kuala le saying.
Lamin Jah may be watching. What do you have to say to him?
Lamin Jah asikeno abe jube rola be lamoy kang. Ebe muna folay.
I would like to appeal to Lamin Jah to find it in his heart. I know it will be very much difficult. When I have did all these things to him, still he was not angry. He was following me, begging me. But at that time, I was not seeing anything. I know it will be very much difficult for him to forgive. But let him find somewhere at his heart to forgive me. And I would like to urge the commission itself, if it is within their mandate for them to escort me to the prisons, let me shake hands with them, then I will be at ease.
Mbenye itan la Lamin Jah la aya juso kono jube ay dula jube ay yam fanye ngakuluro nin tilimbali yalu menu kala kulle menu mambete adun muna ya sabu ngawo be ke Lamin Jah la bari wo nyawnyanding aman kamfan kamma amala kamfa itandi fabula tan noma akandani wo kuleti me yalon ko adun tante fango fananna bari wo be kola mba danila ay yam fanye adun ning ayatra TRRC fananna kolu kono nyi sikunje isindanda mfoka sola ngata ngambulo di nyilila nyebolo say famma jiokan.
What would you say to your colleagues in the Gambia Prison Service who may be tempted to beat up on prisoners, who may be tempted to torture prisoners? What would you say to them?
Ido ku nyolu meni alonko prison kasola do ku lalle muiti Gambia banko mumewkan ibe mune foleye prunin kama menu ya amira wala ya ngani yo soto pour ka kasola nkolu mutake tajire ya wala ke bute ibe mune foleye bi it nyin kolu lanya kama ete fon jero ni la mirarot.
I would like to advise any member of the Gambia Prison Services
mbela fela kanyi ya marodi Gambia kaso do ku lalla official bela
for them to take their time in whatever they are going to do.
Pro isila watota ibe kuo kundin kela isake hakili makoti.
Let them not take things personal.
Ikana kuoluta ifangulu la miraro kama.
Let their emotions not win them in anything that they are going to do.
Andu isondomolu fanalu kane I force ye kuke mem yalonko amanke sartuti.
Whatever they are going to do, let them try to have consultations with the act.
Ibe kuokundin kela janni ba kela isi fere ke sartol ni loi jube ay mune fo kwoto.
Because if not,
katu ni wonte
these situations today
mbenyim tembeda mento bi
supposed to be an education to every prison officer.
Whoever
is not educated in this, then that person will never be educated. So I warn each and every prison officer to be very much careful with the prisoners and the officers they themselves.
Isi hakilo to kasola nkolu to menu be kaso kono e menu sorong aning idoku nyolu fangolto.
Prison officers and prisoners.
Kasola doku lalu aning kaso kono nkolu e menu sorong.
We are a family.
Mbe mu badin kilingoleti.
Sometimes good things happen in between us.
Modolu kukendolu kakentema.
But if things goes out of hand sometimes,
let
us know how to handle those things. Let us not use our emotions.
Nsa jube nga hakilo tambindi nyanta okulu noma sata la nyaming wale fisiata dina nga bula mfangulu la hakilo noma.
Let no prison officer allowed to come here and sit again like how I sit.
Purunyin kama kasola do kula do kana soto men sina ayesi jang kontebe si nyamento jang mbetembeda mento weke amarila.
Thank you, Mr. Witness.
Inumbara sedo.
You are not the only one involved in the torture of Laminja and Soriba Konde. Could you tell us who else is involved?
I was there with Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Alaji Makalo,
is
a private.
Private leti.
But they were working under my instructions.
I told
them, hold these people. And I was beating them.
In a sense, they complied with your unlawful orders.
Yes, because I was the senior.
Do you realize that compliance with unlawful orders is not an excuse? Defense?
Ikafunyola kango kang wala do kunyola kango kang menni lua mantanyola wo fanamu luati nyalti.
That's very true.
Muto nyalti.
Thank you very much.
Inumbara.
Have you watched the TRRC hearings on this subject, on this theme, the Gambia Prison Service? Did you watch other witnesses testify?
Odung sede kotangulu menu nata janite bina Gambia la kasola do kulal menu ye nati jang. Foyo la sede ya rolu jibele bang.
Yes, I watched some of them.
Nga do lutalu jibele.
Did you see the testimony of Samba Doroba?
Foyo Samba Doroba la sede ya rojele bang.
Yes, I saw the testify of Samba Doro.
Nga Samba Doro la dia mojele.
Could you tell us a bit about this person, Samba Doroba?
Foyo si fendi mfonye no la nyimari la koto kafanyi me Samba Doroba.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Samba Doroba is a convict prisoner.
Samba Doroba le amole me men kitindi ya sorong.
And he is at the maximum security wing.
Ando abe kasola dinkira mento jelom kanta bunda kolangoti kafudame maximum security wing.
He served almost to around 16 years in the prisons.
Amera membitala fusanji tang ani woro ayokele kasola saing.
And Samba Doroba is a person who is been known by officers and prisoners to be somebody very truthful.
Adung kabrin kasola do kulalu. Fo kaso konon kolu. Beye nying lonne ko Samba Doroba mu moleti me yalon ko mo tonya mo ba akatonya drone no masata.
Even officers they themselves they have problems sometimes.
Hani officer lo fangul tumo lo likakole yakulu soto.
Samba Doroba will call you people and cancel you.
Samba Doroba sali kumandi atelu official fongolu kaya maro dialla.
Prisoners, the same thing.
Kaso konon kolu fanalo o nyoko ku kilingolo masi kumandi aye yamari.
I am an instructor at the school.
Demo karandir lalti kaso lankol la karambungoto.
After training my recruits,
Ningan molu karandi fom botaji.
when they graduate,
Ni tata hanfo ye bandi karangola makama take.
if they are inside working,
Ni be konoto be do kola.
they will not know the cells,
Buka selo long
they may not know the keys,
ite chabolu fanal lonna.
especially at the maximum security wing.
Sako mamunta kanta bunda kolengola karola maximum security bunda nyi.
Sambadoro is the prisoner
Samba Doroba le mukaso lankoti.
who will always be side to side with those recruits,
Atele moti menni wo dokula kutolu katara nyobala.
and he will be telling them, this is the key to this cell.
Atele ka chabo lu bondi ye nyoto nyimbunkari la chabo munyineti.
He will be telling them, Mr. X goes on rest at this time to this time.
Kafu ye fananko kari fulana ala dahawato mukabonyin wati kari katanyin wati kari.
So he is very helpful at that place.
An woto mole mwati menna makoiro sembo wata bake kaso konoje.
I don't know him of telling lies.
Malon ko nene malon ning faniala.
He is a prisoner. I will not lie against him.
So konon kole mu ya soron nte fania fulala koto.
That is his attitude. He is very righteous.
Bari mole mu amen adanya moleti mo tilindim ba.
Thank you.
Numbara.
Thank you very much.
Numbara.
We understand he is the chief mess boy at the prisons.
Nyim faham ko atelefana mu chief mess boy ti kasola je.
Yes, sir.
And would that put him in a position where he would know a lot about the things that are happening in the prisons?
Fodum wo salon di palaso to dame yalon ko. Asi kuja malong menu betama kan kasokono wo tembo kasokono je.
That one, even not Sambadoro alone, prisoners may know more things than even officers know.
Ana manke Sambadoro ba fango damandi. Kaso kono nkolu menu metaje. Ase keno wulu fango si kululong men si tambi kaso do kula lu fango luti.
We have received evidence from Samba Doroba and from other victim witnesses claiming that there has been more tortures in the prison than you have just mentioned.
Ngani sede aro soto Samba Doroba bulu. Anin sede kotengolu meni ya lonko mantoro lu boite kang. Ko tajire ya jamale kita kaso kono je men siata itela foro ti jang ite butero lu menfo no sede aro fanan soto jan.
That could be true. These are the tortures that I witnessed and I saw and I did it.
Ha umuto wasiketo nyati bari ntenga menu sata ten wolle mu tajire yalti mbota menu kala manga menu je sako ntefango buloye menu ke.
In fact, from the evidence received thus far,
the
commission's been informed that there was a team of torturers at the prison.
Commission in Kibaro Soko. Kafo fang soton tale, many along Quebec Solaji, will lado como bute road roneti.
Imafoko wola doku mudubu.
Wallem buter lalti, wallem buter lalti.
Aha, wallem buter lalti. Thank you very much. Do you know a person called Ijame or Ibrahim Jame?
Fue molone ka fome Ijame wala Ibrahim Jame.
Yes, I know him.
Do you know him by any other name?
Fo todo bala leka kumandi menna
Commissioner Jame.
Commissioner Jame.
Have you ever heard the name Chief Torturer?
Fue nene nyimwele ka fo menna ko Chief Torturer.
At the TRRC.
Ngamo TRRC janne.
Do you realize that all the victims of torture who appeared here from Mile 2 prisons called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer?
Fo enyi lon ko menu be nata CDRO la jang men ya lon ko ku ketela wolu be ye nyine fo Ibrahim Jamme mako e ka commandi chief torturer lela.
That's what I heard on their statements.
Do you also realize that the person you believe is the most trustworthy prisoner in Mile 2, Samba Doro, also called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer.
Fo ñu fana lonko yemel na kumo fo jang ko mo tilindim ba sambadoro ba ate fana na kumol kono ay Ibrahim Jame la kumo fo nyamen ko e ka kumandi chief torturale la.
Yes, I heard him saying that.
Ngamwel abo fo la TRC jang.
And even your fellow officers, some who testified here, called Ibrahim Jame as chief torturer.
Ani ikafunyo doku lalu men keta kasola kono doku lalu ti menu diamuta jon dolu fonglu fanali sayta ko makilimu le kan ko Ibrahim Jamme ikafa ne chief torturer.
Of the officers, I don't hear that.
Officer la karola mamoy.
We had Jumbo Jallo testified here yesterday.
Ngamoy Jumbo Jallo ay CDRO ki jankunu.
And he called Jame as chief torturer.
And Jame kumandi tola ko chief torturer.
Jumbo's testimony met me outside.
Jumbola CDRO ayentara bantale.
I know you were outside.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm telling you that he called Jame chief torturer.
Ngalon ko utumu ebe banta. Bari ay Jame kumandi wolela ko ikafa ne chief torturer.
Okay, I heard it.
So here you have a situation where inmates who are victims of torture,
yes,
inmates who are not victims of torture, as well as officers of the prison calling Jame chief torturer.
Silang woto kuo felenti membe kerin jang kabring ye menu soron kaso konon kolu menu bije aning men ya lonko imudoku laleti kaso fongo kono je nyilbe kafuring nyoma ibela kuma kangolu mem fintita ye nyine itandi ko Jame ikafaye ne chief torturer.
Yes, yes, but in the prisons, nobody calls him chief torturer.
Bari bitun kaso kono je ibuka kumandi otola.
Well, in the prisons, nobody calls the thieves thief.
Well, kaso kono mbubuka sun kumandi atola ko sungole muiti.
And a lot of them were convicted as thieves.
Adun jamabe kono luaye soron sunyaro le kang.
That's true.
So, have you ever participated in a torture with Jame?
Fodum etening Jame al nene kafuta nyomale ka modolu tajireya.
That have never happened.
Nene manke.
But do you realize that at the prisons, they said that there was a torture team comprising of Jame, yourself, and some other person, Mohammed Jabi, that the three of you were torturers at the prisons?
Fo nyim fanan kala mutale ko nyim fotale ko molle sotota menu be kaso kono je doku lalu ite fango Jame aning mo sabanjango Jabi ko atelle moluti menu ka tajire yake molu la kaso kono o fotale fo bota kala male.
I will not say it's a lie because I have once tortured Laminja, Soriba, and Fallu. So I will not say it's a lie. But if they say it's a team, that's false.
Nta so la de ka fo ndefana e tajire yake ko tajire molu tije. Ka to ndefangona ne tajire yake le ngalaminja anim Fallu nin Soriba ko nde butele. Bari ni lota e ko kafu lori ngole bije men kawke woto mbafala ko manke kuma soto renti.
Did you work with Jabi?
Inene ni Jabi do ko kele bang?
For almost 4 months.
Atata fo karnani.
And at the time you carried out the tortures, you were working with him, correct?
Wato me yo bute rolu ke amunta otembo ina be do ko lale.
Yes, sir. Then he was my twice.
Woto mo atele simbente kan.
So you and Jabi were part of a team?
Woto iteni Jabi albe kafule kono nu albe dendi nenu.
At the office, as my twice.
Office to je waire atele simbente kan.
And he participated in your tortures?
Ando adama beta wo bute rolu tole.
I ordered him.
Ndele nga kango diala ngabulala.
So essentially you and your team comprising Jabi participated in torture?
E woto iteni la kafo molu ite an katabula Jabi la aliye tajire yakele.
The word team is what I want to cancel. I have no team in the prisons. I can order any of my subordinates do this and they will do it.
Kafo lafta wole bondila je. Katu kaso kono je kafu tembulu je bari menu be do ko lante koto nsi ibulano ko kundina le kakangodi la andu ibakela le.
But you cannot run away from the fact that those who worked under you were part of your team.
Bari ite borno la nyinto nyama ko men ye do ko kete kodo. Wol fanal beti la ka fonyi ni telle do ko ko nyinta mandi nyola.
Yes.
And they participated in your tortures.
Andu fanal bulo ma betale o tajire yato.
Yes, through my instructions.
Andu ntelenge bulala.
Your team,
Ila
are they also under Ijame?
Wol dum fanal be Ijame kotole numbang.
Under Ijame, like what? I want to understand.
Did you have, was there any periods in which you reported directly to Ijame?
Fodum wati sotondale wato men ite fanan tarta Ijame koto e kakango tabulu tumo men.
Yes, when I was at the training school,
otumo mbe karamu nyinto do kola.
I was his second in command.
Dele simbate kannu otumo.
And also when you were chief officer,
yes.
What position was Ijame?
Wato men fana be chief officer yala Ijame be palace jumal tonu.
He was the operations.
Atele be operations nu.
And as chief officer, who do you report to?
Wetu otumo be chief officer yala eteka ikangota jumale bul.
Operations.
Operations.
And that would be Ijame.
And obekela Ijame meleti.
Yes, that's true.
So when you carried out those tortures, you were reporting directly to Ijame.
Woto wato me yo bute role ke ika idanku Ijame la nungo tumo.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And all your conduct was to be approved or disapproved by Ijame, correct?
And otumo ka kolumen we tamandi. Ijame lo moti mensi songala wala mensi balano wala. Fonte bang.
When I was doing these things, Ijame was not aware because I did not even inform him.
We would come to that.
Mina jele bari awe sedo ko atabo kolu kela tumo men na Ijame tijenu nga mafaye. Bari kansul ka mbina murula okane.
The question I ask is, when you were doing that, you were reporting directly to Ijame, and it was his prerogative to approve or disapprove your conduct, correct?
Ibe ko kala tumo men otumo Ijame le muila nyaton kati atelo moti mensi kango dino ila nyinke wala ay balang ay afa kana nyinke wato ngamere ibatele la kanko to ndo ko la.
Yes, sir, that's true.
Ha omuto nyalde.
So essentially, let me rephrase this. When you tortured these two individuals, Soriba and Ja, they had a problem with who?
Wato men Soriba konde anilamin jabute ininjumale kola ya kosoto.
The operations commissioner.
Operations commissioner iniole kola ya soto.
And who is that?
Olem Jumati.
Ibrahim Ajame.
Ibrahim Ajame.
So you came and found a problem between Ibrahim Ajame and these two individuals, Ja and Konde, correct?
Sa imbrite nata yatra kole ya kobe ni mofulo aning Ijame tema. Wolem Soriba konde aning lamin Ja. Fonte bang.
Yes, sir. That's true.
So Ijame being your boss, he had a problem with these people. He went away and you arrived.
Abitu Ijame kita ila nyaton koti. Atele ni nyimoli ya kole ya soto. Bari birati tata ite futata nanje. Fonte.
Yes, that's true.
And would you accept that you are part of Ijame's team, correct?
Oto foite sonna nyina ko oto etebe Ijame la mo ka fo mo le kono ado ku nyol.
I'm his subordinate.
Ala dinnu le mundete.
And therefore a member of his team, correct?
Oto hanimbi bala ka fo kono do ko la karola.
When it comes to the work.
Nanata do ko la karola.
That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Mbe wole fo kan fonte.
You are part of his team, you accept.
Ibala o ka fo la kono fonte.
In the prison's work.
Asola do ko la karola.
That's what we're talking about.
Mbe wole fo kan.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Good.
Good.
So you being a member of Ijame's team, you approached those individuals, those prisoners who had a problem with him, correct?
Yes, sir.
Folum wayri tebe Ijame la o do ko ka fo mo le kono. Ata ninyi mo flo men e kole ya soto. Sa imbirite nata dorong ete tata findita o molu kan.
You took over the problem, correct?
Ite kole ya ko nyinta e faye. Fonde ba.
That's true.
Muto nyalde.
And you thought it was your prerogative to deal with the matter, correct?
Andu yenyi mutawoto saing ite nyimuitele la lotan county pour ka kubondi o kuoto. Fonde.
That's true.
Ha, to nyala.
And you tortured them.
ye muta ye tajireya
which I regretted much.
me ya lon ko nimisata ko la bi
And you did it because these people had a problem with your boss, Ijame.
ya kenyel kanko kato nyimmo fululu ni ila boss le ko le akoso to Ijame
Because I was threatened by Shoriba.
kato suriba yansilandile
Arising from a problem that Ijame had with those prisoners.
ando be wulita ko le akole to nyimmo fululu ni ila boss ko le amenso to Ijame
That's correct.
muto nyante
In view of all that fact, does it surprise you if people say that you and Ijame were a team of torturers?
woto fonyimbe kele tere makoleti kolu ketate nyamin ni mol na ta ko woto ita ning Ijame albebe kafu kilmo le kono men keta buter lalti wala tajire molti fo be tere nale
First day I heard about this, it shocks me.
Why would it shock you?
Because I have never partaken in any torture or abuse of any rights together with Ijame.
Kansul ka emuna na etereng sedo ko kato anening Ijame inene man kafu ka deng ka tajire yake nyola ka solankolu tilimbalia.
Which department in the prisons presided over the torture of Falu, Ja and Konde?
Kasola fanna
which section of the prison?
Kasola fanna jumale mubundati meni alonko ya ke nyanto ti pour ka Soriba Konde aning Lamin Ja muta ke tajireya.
No, there is no place.
Which section? Which department of the prisons?
Yes.
Kasola bunda jumalem
presided over the torture of Konde and Ja.
Men sita Konde anin Jala butero kunna. Kasola bunda jumalem.
Yes. We the officers.
Ntel doku lalle yake.
Was it operations?
Operations leba akokunna bang.
Isn't it?
No. It is from the chief office.
About chief office la Carola.
Yes, the chief officer is part of operations, isn't it?
Chief officer
under the operations, yes.
Part of mantra operations la Carola. Sedo ko ha.
So the actions, the official actions of the chief officer would be the responsibility of the operations head, isn't it?
Amunda woto menketa chief officer nyinna kuoluti ay be kuolu menu tamandila. Woto mo safako wol bebe operations la officer nyinna kuolle koto fonde.
After the incidents, I have briefed the commissioner.
We would come to that.
Okola ndi amata commissioner en. Council ka mbina jele.
Correct.
Tonya.
So in essence, it was operations that did the torturing.
Woto mo safako woto operations wolle tajire yake.
I don't understand.
Let me not bother you with that issue. Let me just
It was common knowledge in the prisons that Ja and Konde were beaten, correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And it was known by both officers and prisoners alike.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And obviously, operations head knew that you had beaten these people.
That's true.
They never called you to question you, did they?
Yes, sir, once.
And who called you?
Operations.
And that would be who?
Ibrahim Ajame.
So he knew that you had beaten these people.
Yes, when it happened, it was rumoring in the prisons.
Did he punish you?
He wants me not to repeat it.
Do you realize that this is your first time saying that? And if you just go back 3 questions back, you said you never told him.
I said if I had informed him.
But of course you did.
He called me to his office. I did not report it to him because I know I did wrong. So I know if I report, there are measures that will be taken against me.
The important... The important thing here is that he became aware of the matter. And it does not matter whether you told him or somebody else told him. The bottom line is you were not sanctioned.
Yes, sir.
You were not punished.
Yes, sir.
Your office accepted your conduct.
Yes, sir.
So your office sanctioned or condoned torture.
Yes, sir.
And that officer who accepted or condoned that torture was Ijame.
He wants me.
I am saying that the officer that condoned that torture was Ijame, correct?
Yes, sir.
So it can be accepted, therefore, that Ijame and his team were torturers.
Even whereby he doesn't partake in physical torturing?
We would come to that.
Okay.
For the purposes of the tortures you were involved in,
Okay.
Ijame's team were torturers.
Okay.
In fact, he had superior responsibility for the tortures that you carried out.
Yes, sir, that's true.
Because by failing to punish you, he has committed a crime.
Yes, sir.
Good. There were other tortures that happened at Mile 2 against these same people.
Yes, sir.
And the evidence received by this commission is that those tortures, Ijame was directly involved in those tortures. What do you say to that?
There is a torture that I was not present, but I had about the information.
Was Ijame present during that incident?
Those present on the ground, I don't know, because I was being briefed by Annabi Jammeh.
Did you at any point in time go to the place where the tortures took place?
No, I did not.
Before the tortures, did you go to the place?
No, I don't understand that one.
Did you see the people who were tortured on that particular day?
I was informed that it's Soriba Conte, Laminja, and one, is it a Nigerian?
Derek?
Yeah. This information was given to me by Annabi. Annabi was an instructor who trains me also.
What have instructors got to do with prisoners in the main yard.
Saying karandirlalu fanalu duye muna soto ibe men tamandila kaso lankol la karola menu sorong menu be kaso kono.
Then Annabi was removed from the training school. He was not an instructor.
Bari wo tembo annabi ya bondi karambu yintole amantara karandiro la utumo.
Let's cut through this chase where prison recruits ever used to help torture inmates.
Nganying ko jang jibe menu nata do ko la kutake kaso kono je kaso la do kulalu fo wol yeg makoy ro kele bang pour ka kaso kono ko lo bouté.
Yes, in this case that we are trying to narrate here.
Ha nyin ko men ketambe nyim men sata kanteng.
That is the torture of Derek, Konde and Ja, correct?
Wolem Derek, Soriba Konde and Ja bouté to moment.
The ones they were used to assist to punish, I don't know, but these were the prisoners that were brought.
Melu ye mate be makoyro ke pour que bouté de mollo bari yenyul men tofote wala molti ye menu li pawlo.
You have to take one position.
Felo la kilintade.
During the torture of those individuals, were recruits used or were they not used?
Wato me be nyumolu butela recruitol wala menu na ye menu dundinan do kola kutake ye dabulandi jele bang foy me dabulandi je.
Also, I want to be very clear at this place.
Laftale ja yesene ya kansu.
I was not present.
Ntamantara je no wolum.
I came from State House.
Modern State House le.
I went to bring groundnuts
Datati ole kamanang.
for the recruits to peel out the groundnuts.
Pro recruitol COTOT.
Upon my arrival at the prison head office,
Rimfutata prison la korrabato.
some of the recruits I went with
Ni recruitolu dolu menu tata nyola do kula kutolu.
we are bringing down the bags of rice, the bags of groundnuts.
Utumo uliada mutapurka utia botolu jindike bondi motokono.
I saw my instructor, who was Annabi, standing under a tree.
Nga nakaramu haina lori irokoto memu annabiti.
I went towards him.
Ntata kang.
I greeted him.
Nga kontong.
Then I senior him by rank.
Utumo nak palaso la karola ntele bate nyato.
But he was my mentor.
Bari mole meyente karandi.
I gave him that due and greeted him.
Nga ubunya diala ubunya kamadu nga kontong.
He told me, you see what your recruits were doing.
Ayim fanyeko iyajele ila recruitolu be menke kang.
I said, I told him, what happened?
Nka emune keta.
He said, they collect your recruits and they are down there beating Laminja, Ramses, and this Nigerian man.
Akonye nkoya jele ye lawo mo kutol leta ye samba ibe molu bute kan ka fome Ramses Laminja aninyi Nigeriano.
You see, the question I asked you was, were recruits used to assist in the beating of these people?
Yaje ngani ninkaro menko wala mnyindi fo recruitolu da bulandile bute rol kono biribe nyimolu bute la fo recruitolu mabendi jele ngani ninkanu wala.
Would you now confirm that from what you were told by Anabi, yes, indeed the recruits were used?
Oto silang foisa al bambandi ko tonya annabi ye mem foye tonya e recruitolu da bulandi jele.
That's what Annabi said.
Annabi yolof.
And who was the head of the training school at the time?
Otembo jumalo nkarambugu nyina nyaton koti.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Could the recruits have been used for that purpose without Ibrahim Ajame?
Fodun isi recruitolu bulano le wukola ke dabulandi je satara Ibrahim Ajame ma mansonala.
It will be a surprise.
Abekela nyetere makuolti.
So did it also surprise you again when people complained that Ibrahim Ajame participated in the torture of this group of people in which his recruits participated as well?
Fodun nyimbe tere nale fanang birimolu wasita ko recruitolu dabulata le bute roto nyimmolu bute wala karola biri yake je fakete tere makolti ko Ibrahim Ajame atememu albela kebate otumo ko recruitolu dabulandi bute ro kono le fo be tere nale.
No.
Thank you very much. So now let's move away from the issues of torture. Tell us about the bad food, well, or the quality of the food at Mile 2 prisons.
Afanyeng baluo menka dada kasola. Wo baluo walem domoroti. Wo fango fanan abe nyadi le abe fa barakata le fa mambaraka abe tembeda jumalto. Wo fonye itela londoto.
Council, with my length of service 16 years today in the prisons.
Council ngawa wicheo mendo ku kasola do ko to saying nyinang mba sanji tan ni worole kono.
I've never in any way been posted at the kitchen or at the stores or been a medical officer. Therefore, I cannot know the quality of the food.
Inene mante samba do ko la wanyoto wala tabirulato je wala domoro nyina karola wala jaral bundala woto mukuleti me yalon ko nte mallondi soto koto pour kafo.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes, sir.
That is the official line.
Wala office la karote.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
So tell us the truth about the quality of the food. Don't tell us the official line. That is the official narrative you have given us. Oh, well, I am not there, so we don't know. Tell us the truth about the quality of the food served in the prisons. Mile 2 for that matter.
Baluo meng ikadada kasola nkoli mile 2J ala Kenya ala manakibo abetea mambetea.
Is the food good or is the food bad?
Domoro nyi abetea Taliban fodung amambetea.
Council, you see, if I lie today, I have already sworn before the Holy Quran.
Council,
I'm not saying that you are lying.
I understand.
I am saying that you are avoiding to answer the question. Is the food served at Mile 2 prisons good?
If I may understand well, I will say the food is good because I have been eating that food. Because I normally escort prisoners to firewood. So the breakfast that they normally take along, kere, we all share it at the bus. We eat the same basins. It's not like officers, your basins is here, prisoners, your basins here. We eat the same basins.
That is good for a change, Mr. Witness, but have you ever had berry?
I heard about berry.
Have you ever contracted beriberi?
Never.
So you did not eat enough of the food to contract beriberi?
So which I can understand, beriberi is caused by food or?
Are you serious?
I'm more than serious. I swear before this Holy Quran.
So you do not know that beriberi is caused by the food at Mile 2 prison?
I've never known that.
Do you realize that from all the people who have testified here, you are the only person who has made such a statement? In your statement, you said beriberi killed a lot of people in Mile 2 prison. Did you say that or did you not say that?
Yes, I said that.
And how do you think those people got beriberi?
I think that one, unless if a medical personnel explains. We escort prisoners to the hospital when they will inform you that he is suffering from beriberi. There is a name that they will in fact say it's not beriberi. I don't know, I forget the name.
Odema?
Odema. The prisoner is suffering from odema. Escort this person to this place for treatment.
Ndel kam kasolan kolu dandan jara rosilo menna. Wotumo e ka to men fo jankaro nye ka fayne odima woto wole be nyinna ala samba nyin dinkira kari ton ke dandan
and most of those prisoners escorted will not come back alive.
Adun wo mo jama men ke dandan wo nyaaw kasolan kolu mo dandan ne saitana menu baluta.
And those who died, are they in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 100? From the period that you've served in Malta?
Ite wuce do ko men ke mile to
would they be more than 100?
Yeah, isa yirka nya dole tan nan talul kata keno kemol.
You're referring to their age?
Ibe wulu samale mabang.
The number of people, the number of prisoners who might have died of beriberi, would the number exceed 100?
Men kasolanko men nanga mo fata fo isitambi mo kemola leba.
I can remember in 2000. I can remember sometime around 2006, if I can remember well.
Hakilo samre de 2006 sangokono.
Yeah, many prisoners died, but the figure will not exceed 100, but many died.
Solanka jama fata. Bari nchafo no mammo kemo si te tambila wala. Bari wo silo mo jama le fata. Kansul ka fo si mo tansa yo sile.
Estimately, I don't know, but many, I know of many prisoners.
Would you say more than 50?
Bari jama fata. Kansul ka fo si mo talulo irkanole.
Maybe around 30.
Sedo ka seke fo mo tansa banyo.
In just that 1 year?
Sanji kilingo kono.
Yes.
Sedo ko ha.
Have you ever heard of malnutrition in the prison?
Kansul ka fo ni nyin kurango kibaro mwele. Domo saharing soto balia ka kurango men sabu.
Malnutrition?
No.
What duration have you served in the main yard?
Main yard, kasola sansambako no sanji jelle kiji.
At the gate like 6 years.
Bunda like aframe gate lodge ngasanji woro kewto.
That is where you receive new convict prisoners.
Yes, we would come to that. How about inside, main yard?
Kansul ka mbe main yard lema kasola sansambako no.
4 months, and that is 2016.
Sedo ko karnani ayola kije menketa 2016 sankono.
You don't know much about what happens inside the prisons.
Kansul ka wolem nyindi ko iman londi sari soto no kulumen kake kaso sansambako no.
That's true.
Let me ask you, Mr. Witness, if you were to survive only on prison food, the food that you used to taste when you went to the bush or forest with the prisoners, would you be happy with that food?
Ansulka woto saying nim misali kama ila baluo amumeo be kake baluo leti domoro me yalon ko inin kasolan kolu kado mo wulo kono nin ayatara wo damma le tartaje ite fang fanan ka domoro menke fo wo be se wala le bang.
That will not take me 1 week. I will not like the food anymore again.
Atenta la lokum fongala nteda fila adomoro la.
Why?
Because it's scary.
Ako kado futolem.
Was it nice, Chere?
Kansul ka futu di malom bang.
It's nice kere, but if you continue eating kere, no.
Every
witness said that it was Chere with sand.
Maybe it will be the ones they are serving them, but the ones I was eating, there is no sand.
Sedo ko asake ka domoro mendi te like a futo mendi la sekewte bari nteni ka den domoro men na banku bukata roko.
Special treatment for prison officers?
Fodum wole me ka topotoro ke kasodo kulali ne anyama ke bonyoto.
This care is being brought by the prisoners they themselves.
Yim futo memba fo kanten kasolan kolle fona kana.
Officers, we are not being this, but if you go to the farm with prisoners or firewood with prisoners, they will tell you there's food, come and eat.
Wala mindi ko nin tata nin kasolan kol tata loñini wala wala tata wulo kono kudo la wala kata hani fo kunkoto kasolan kol fongla ka o futo nati adu nin do wato sita e ka komandiro kele mbe na si ngadum.
Mr. Tamba, deny it as much as you want.
Kansul ka Mr. Tamba asoso ko ilafta la nyawnyandi nyama.
We have had soldiers who were imprisoned at the Mile 2 prison.
Sojarol nata jane melu sorong Mile 2 kasola.
they all say that the food is bad. The chere is served wet or dry, and dry is even better than wet.
Andu ibe nyina foko domoro men kar domo jeya mambete ya sako futo nyin ika fason fulale di asinandingu wala ajarama.
We have had civilians, government officials, who all say the food is terrible.
Nga civilian lu soto janne animman sakunda do kula lu fanglu be kono menu be ko baluwo men be kasola simango nyin abe jawyari mbakele.
We have the imams, they all say the food is terrible.
Alimamo lu menu ye soronje ibe ko je domoro asangarata bak.
We have the thieves, they all say the food is terrible.
Sungolu menu ye soronge na ta jang wolu be ko wo domoro sangara bale be kasola.
All prison officers, including your Director General, says that the food is terrible.
Prison do kula lu menu be ye diamo ke katabula la Director General la. Iko domoro nyung amam bete afereng.
You are the sole person
Ite dronne mo kilingute kun kilin na.
who I have ever heard to say
Nenenga moy men na kafoko.
the food in mile 2 is okay,
Kafo domoro membe mile tu abete afereng.
let alone good.
Sako kafoko a diata.
What I said, I want to be very much clear.
We
We are talking about food. I said the kere I ate is good. But if I am to continue eating that kere, it will not take me one week, I will dislike it.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Only milk. Do you know why it had milk?
No.
Does the prison serve the cherry with milk?
When we are going to firewood, yes, the prisoners will come out with their keres.
But who gives the milk?
From the stores.
You mean the prison service?
Yes, sir.
They provide milk to the prisoners?
Powdered milk.
Do you realize that the prisoners themselves organize the chere, they wash it and remove all the parts that they think is bad, and they put their own milk on the chere?
Kasolankolu ka jioleta ka futonyi nku dame mambetea dame yalonko dufeole mota ni memme mambetea je isi obondi je to men tuta je ike fansum keke o kewole kan kadomo.
Are you aware of that?
Ibota kala ba.
Is that the carrot that they are served inside their cells?
Wolem futoti kamendi la ila selol kono bang.
That is the chere, yes, they are served there.
Wolem futoti kamendi la.
I may not know that unless if they tells me.
Askeno mawlom fani ya fonyi.
Well, that is the evidence we have received here.
Well, council kaya wolem sede ya tu intelego men soto jang.
Are you surprised?
Foe kate tere makoldi.
Definitely, I'm surprised about it. If they say so, because my brother was also a prisoner, then he was passing through it.
Ni wo foto de asentere ne katu mbadi ngo do soto ntele menketa kasolan kote wo dum fanan atambita wo sila kilingul.
When you go home, ask him wet or dry.
Ni seita su anyininka ajara ma bang fasinandi.
And he would explain that to you.
Abo fule yenne.
How about the pap? Do you know about the pap?
Pap dun mono me ka fay pap membeje yo wo dun yalo ne ba.
Yes.
Was it good?
Abete atele ba.
That one, even at home, I don't like that type of porridge.
Abo fanga hani suwa kono nde fanga de.
The question is the pap good?
Bari nyininka ro munyeri wo mono abete atele bang.
The goodness of the pap and the badness of the pap, I cannot know it because I've never tasted. I dislike that type of food, in fact.
La betea na la betea balia nta fono la katu nte wo domori fason fon malla fala. Nene madomo.
Have you seen prisoners throwing it away?
Foi nene ajele kasolan kolu ba faikan.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And why do you think they are throwing it away?
Oto sila ila miroto muna ne ka fai.
Because they don't like it.
Katu malla fala.
And do you think if the food was good, they would not like it?
Fodu ila miraroto natara betea tanu. Fo ate diale.
It Could be the food is good and they don't like it, because myself, I don't like it even at home. Not that because it is not good, but I don't like it.
Mr. Witness, is it just not obvious that the reason why many of the prisoners are throwing away the food is because the food is bad?
Sedo fo nyimang senea ko niaje kasulam kolu beke law mono fay ala bete abali ale yasab.
It could be, because they have tested.
Sikeno katu italiane nele.
Isn't that the main explanation? These are people, they are in prison. They have nothing else. If the prison food is good, do you think really they would throw that food away?
Nimu molle timene alon ko be kasole kono alun domor dote isemen dom barniaje ka fay na beteata fo munan ne ta domola.
Even not the pap itself, even rice, they pour it.
Ana manka mono damanti tumodo hanima no mengi kata bitumodo le ka fayde.
Mr. Witness, it's because the food is bad.
Sedo dalilo mem
Pure
ko
and simple.
Wolem nyinti ko amam betea wolem ko be kumoti asono yata ko leata wolem ala betea balia.
Accept the truth.
To nyamuta son to nyala.
The food is bad.
Domoro nyimam betea.
It could be. I've never tasted the food.
Asikeno katuntene na madomo.
So have you ever asked yourself the question, why is it that all these people are throwing away the food?
Woto ita fango foi me fanyinin kanyin na dunko. Muna na nyilube kanyin domoro tai ka fai. Dalila le ba ko ma wina ne me fanyinin ka wala.
No, I've never had myself. But I was surprised the way they poured those foods.
Nena mam fanyinin ka wala de barakata nyetere makwolti ayen jakali muna na be ka domoro lu fai.
Sometimes you will see these buckets being full with pap, rice.
Mono le e kajale nyin kulupana balu be faring pap nyin na mono nyin na animano men ka fai.
And it's all being thrown away.
Yes.
And we ko be fai. Ha.
If it was good food, nice food, you think they would throw it away?
Nin domoro kendo le men diata ya mere ba fai le.
That one, I believe they can answer that one better.
Well, they said because the food was bad.
Kansu akwate ya mera kasolan kol fang leso jabi. Bari kansul
It's
ka
only you who is saying the food was
domoro
good.
nyim mambetea. Ite kun kiling doron ne ko abetea.
If they say so, I will accept, because I've never tasted that food.
Ni afo mbeson na katuntene na madumu.
Mr. Chair, I just want to ask a few other questions about accommodation and so forth, just to get a general flavor of what he thinks the conditions of detention were. And then I'll end it there with this witness.
Yes, you may proceed.
Just 10 more minutes. Tell us about the accommodation.
Saying sedo jiadula ka molu dundi damenuto je wo fonyemba.
Was the accommodation good?
Wo taradula lu beteata le bang.
The accommodations in the prisons
Kasoko no molla taradula bang.
is not good,
Amam betea.
especially at the remand wing.
Sakori man la karola.
What's the problem?
Munam kole akoti je.
Remand wing is just like a hole.
Remind me mbe kole dronko dinko.
Some will be under this table, and they will place woods like this, block everywhere. If you are under you, there will be no ventilations for you.
Dolu katana dumale. Abso santo ni babaro laje do be lari wakang melno be lari nduma e buka fonyo soto.
The place is overcrowded, isn't it?
Kansul ka je nata dete mosiata fonte bang.
That's very true. Some will not have places to lie down. They will stand till daybreak.
Dolu aksedo ko ha umuto nyalti dolu fangul buka hani ladu la soto ikalole fo fanoyeke.
Some would sleep elsewhere within the premises.
Dolu siladu la dolu to dinkirato je.
That's very true.
Sedo ko ha umuto
Like which places?
Kansul ka minto dinkiralo menbe ko.
Some will be tied in their clothes at the windows like this, and they will climb and sit there.
Dolu sila fengulu siti palantero lu bala. Ye sele santo kasi palantero la tintingulu kang.
Inside the main yard, if the cell is full,
Kasola sansambako no ninje fata.
some will in fact prefer to go inside the bathroom where the toilet is, and they will spend the night.
Dolu kadung kudula le fangoto de kamoto je. Dolu kela wole fangoto.
And the inmates would be coming to urinate and defecate inside the toilets while these prisoners are sleeping there.
Adung kasola kadolu kana kata kamoto je isi jalamuta je dolu be laring konoto je ibe je kai sino je.
That's very true.
Omuto nyalde.
Has the prison authorities ever done anything about that?
Kasola do kula lo ila nyaton ko lu fene ne kuke otole bang.
It could be they make solutions to it, but when it is not approved, they will not do anything.
Asikeno ne kukata ko otole bari nin songo mankala kute bono laje.
How does it feel as a prison officer? You go inside the prisons and you see prisoners sleeping inside a toilet.
Ita dumbe utano la nyadi le ko ita mu prison do kula ti kaso do kula yeta kamo kono ye molu taray be larin woto ita fango yo je nyadi le.
Even not the toilet itself, Council, I wish you see when the overcrowding of these prisons was real in those days. Open the cells for taking over, you will open the cells and wait for the air to come out because the odor that comes out was not good. You will stand for some time, then you enter and make counting.
Ana manke kamo kono damandi. Council ningi futata dinkira dolto somanda ne bunda yele ite dunno la foelo folo. Hakke finjalo men kabonan kono to ka fintina mbanta. Wo finjalo fango a mambete a fereng wala na foelo folo finjalo e findi. Have you
ever been to a place in Gambia which is worse than inside Mile 2 prisons?
No, I've never do my duties in Joshua, but I normally go there when I was a chief officer. I normally go there on patrol. But Janjambure, I make duties there.
Nena mando ko ke Joshua de nkata jube role la je kata visite role la je kata je kumbabo janjambure de ngado ko ke otol.
But all these places are better than Mile 2.
Ari nyin dinkira lu beneficiata Mile 2.
Would you say Mile 2 is the worst place anybody can be in this country?
Oto ba fala ko Mile 2 kasole jawyata kasolu beti nyim banko kan.
It's not fit for human treatment.
Adama dingulu manyantar la je.
No further questions, Mr. Chair, for this witness.
And it is still referred to as some five-star hotel.
Chairman Kandung Hanimbi, ikafujen 5-star hotel.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Thank you very much. Councillor, you asking him questions after the 30-minute break, or this is it?
This is it. He was called mainly for the allegations against him. We dealt with those adequately, so no further questions.
Thank you very much indeed. And thank you so much, Mr. Tamba, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oto chairman ko Mr. Tamba inumbara wairi council yenyina foko ya kumandi na nyine kama tumirolu menu fota atema pour asina ulu jabi alun council ko yewlu bema le foye bandi han foye nata kodo lu bonyoto oto silang ate pareta sedo balale yo bitung chairman fana ye Mr. Tamba numbara price on kana sede yarola commission nyati lingula jang.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale lafta nyinin kala.
Thank you, Chairman. I have two questions to ask you. The first was asked yesterday, and I got a partial reply, and that was regarding how whether or not female prisoners were beaten. I want to know whether that is true or not. Were female prisoners beaten?
Commissioner ka ako alafta men nyinin kala kunun moy nyinin ka roke akola janne bari biri e jabiro ke amunta fankilim ma jabiro yewleke a jabiro nyim mantimma wolem nyinti ko musol men we ke soron kasola foy kawlu fana lu butele wala foy nenewol do lu butele je bang alafta wotole koyama wala na abbe sedo nyinin kala bi fodum ika musol men soron kasola foy kay nene kawlu fana lu butele je le bang.
If we want to see the most decent and civilized place in the prisons is female wing. Prisoners are not given trouble unless they have their trouble outside and they came. And if they came, female officers will give them proper taking care of.
Sedo ko ni lafta dinkira jela damen seneyata abe jankuring wole musol la dinkira membe kasola wo dinkira je topitota la seneyata jankuta ako wotode musolu ibukaye wulu batandi femfenna foni me kole akusoto banta de o kola ina dunnan bari konoto je akoy ka musol la kulu topotole anyama ibukaye mantora.
Okay, so the next question after that is, in cases where there is a need for a female prisoner to be disciplined, how do you deal with that?
Akala nyinin kar flanja munyineti musu kasola nkoye musolu menu soron kasola ni misal kama kliye kuke menni sartolu manta nyola andu nyanta kulula ikaw kuluro kenyadile.
That one is female wing.
Sedo ko fo musola bulole mbang.
They knows how they deal with their prisoners, but I know that the way they treat their prisoners is just like somebody taking care of your own daughter at home.
Wamu musola bulolete bitung menu marata wot dinkirala ulu telefon le yalong ini musu kasola nkolu ka kunyamin bari nakro siroto kolu katama je nyamin ikela kolu topoto nyamin amuntale nibe ifangulu dingulu topoto kang na jeroto akatam fe woleti.
Because the commissioner in charge of that wing, Commissioner Marian Bengas, will not give that opportunity to anybody to treat bad those females.
Katu commissioner memmarta je Commissioner Marian mole me yalong ko ate sonna pour kaje ko mosi o musolu tajireya.
Final question is, I don't know, but let me just ask to see if you know anything about this. This is cases where prisoners have complaints against officials. How do they go about it, and how do you deal with those things if you receive cases where there has been abuse from the level of the prison officials on prisoners?
Sai nanyin kar do momenti ni misali kama kaso kono do kulali tajire ya wala tilimbali yake kaso lankolu la hanfo wulunata wasi wala inata kalamirola fo alikaw kolu kenyadi le.
And investigations take place
nka kisikisiro le ka kuwala
to find out about the allegations, whether it is true or false.
Purun salong ni mariya nyin tumiro memfo nyin kaso do kulama foto nyalem foto nyande.
Many officers were accused by prisoners.
Officer Jamal bije kaso lankoli ye tumi.
After the investigations in the prisons,
Ninna takisikisiro ke kaso kono je.
some officers were dismissed from their services.
Ika officer dol fanglu bayle ila do kola.
And some their cases are referred to the police or NIA.
Dolu isi la kolu ta ya di police la wala ya di NIA la.
For further investigations.
Pour wol sitenten ka ko kisikisi.
Okay, thank you.
Inumbara.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Jones, you have the floor.
Commissioner Jones, fanan lafte nyininkara.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Tamba. Just one question for you, and this is in regard to an area in the prison that was mentioned by Samba Doroba, who you said is a credible witness. He's mentioned an area in the prison that is used to torture prisoners called Trrc. What do you have to say to that?
Nyimudam kuleti me yalonko Samba Doroba le ya kumofo jang ala sede yaro kono. Dinkirabe kasola je ikafadame ye Trrc wala mnyente to nyafo na kangoto. So wodinkira nying lafte nyinin kala jele la fo ite muna fo wodinkira la koto. Katu ko ka tajire yale kije.
I still stand by my word. Samba Doroba is somebody I know will not tell lies. But this Trrc place, I'm just hearing it at the TRRC here.
Samba Doroba mo moleti de mlot ngamen funumbelo le kam mo tilindi mba abuka kuma soto balofo. Bari nyin Trrc din kome ya foteng ngamo TRRC janne.
So you never heard about it from prisoners nor prison officers?
Council ka commissioner ka enko woto inene mamoy kasola nkolu la menu sorong wala inene mamoy kaso kono doku lalu fanana.
I've never heard it.
Sedo ka nene mamoy.
Thank you. Commissioner Imam Jallo, you have the floor.
Commissioner Imam Jallo wala lafte nyininkala.
Witness.
Ako sedo.
Yes, sir.
I'm very much appreciative of your truthfulness.
Thank you, sir.
The fact that you have expressed serious regret about your past actions. My area in this commission is in reconciliation. Would you like to work with us to ensure that we create the opportunity for reconciliation?
we bela fala nintele do ko kenyola puru nsinyim bunda ele puru kamulu murundi nyokan puru inin wo mulu kali murundi nyokan kabadi yajulo choki.
That's one question.
Umuna nyinin kar kilindi.
Very well, Chair.
Ha akapareta wala.
The second question is,
na nyinin kar fula njang mu nyineti.
A lot of people are still in denial
mo jama be lori be soso rola
that things never happened.
Ko nyin kolu nene manke.
What do you have to tell these people?
Be mun fala wo moliye.
Now that you have the opportunity on this forum,
bayri sila yesilo soto nyim commission to jang.
And you tell us, please, what you have to tell them.
Woto a fonteli ilafta mun fala wo moliye. Menu ka soso roke bantala ko nyim menka fo amanke kusoto rindi.
They have their own ideas, but what I have to tell them is, if they don't know, what things have happened. Because I will not stand before this TRRC. Nobody forced me to say anything. Nobody ordered me, nobody threatened me, nobody beats me. I did it voluntarily to say these things so that I will be at ease. Because I know I have wronged, and definitely I deserve forgiveness, and I want people to forgive me. So I have to come here and say nothing but the truth. So things have happened. Let people know that things have happened.
Lafta mem ko indi la jang wala nyinti ko wo molu men ka soso roke ifan sum miraro le moti ifan sum kumol le molti bari mbenyine fole yen ko kolu ketale men ka fo wala keta men keta wala ka fo ifanali siwo long andun tebina jantu momen na kanani sede yaro la jang mo man forcé mo man kuma dunda mo mandu ku purngana si jang ka kuma fo adun ngankali nyine la ko ninna ta jang mbeto nya da male fola ka to nya fo adun ngaw silo leta wala nambay tan dilela ko a ni ko menu fota kulu ketale de isiwo long ibe dawo da aketa mo womo ndinti isalon ko kulu ketale ntenga wala fo jang katu nata pour ka to nya le fo jang mo man forcé mo man bouté mo man kuma dunda.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Kinte. You have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte fanan lafte nyinin kalale.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Tamba.
Mr. Tamba.
Good afternoon, sir.
I remember you said when you were torturing Fallu, you knew you were supposed to give him 12 lashes by the law, but you decided to make it 15. Am I right?
Naya moy biribe Fallu budela enyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala bari nata busadanya tan anil lulu le diala fom filtele bam fodu ngakata wala nyam.
That's correct.
How did you know that you were supposed to give 12 and not 15?
Saying yawo londo soto nyali le ko enyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala amanyankela tan nil luluti yo long mintole.
That is the talking of the day in prisons, that if you are punishing a prisoner, it is supposed not to exist 12 lashes.
Omu kumoleti men kaso be kawole fo ko nibe kaso lan ko kulula imanyan na busadanya dila la men si tambi tannim fulola anyanta kanya na tannim fulole ma.
And I'm not sure whether earlier on you know, but from here you heard from the council, lead council, that that is a prescription in the Prison Act.
Beto malo mene ya sabu bari yenyi mwe council la janne ko fo mu kuleti me ya lon ko abe kasola luale kono safari mbang fo munem.
This is just something that is been, it's just like a song that has been sung at that place every now. That any prisoner that you are going to punish by beating is supposed not to exist 12 lashes. Whether it is in the act itself was not clearly meant to me.
Ndema amanko imako ka foko abelua to nyami atije wala abije. Bari nyimuku londi neti kasoko na amunta le fan kodon kilo menkala kasoko no wati ko nibe kasola nko kulula busadanya la liparo amanya natambila busadanya tannim fulola.
You told us here yesterday that you were in the training center. You were in charge of training at one point. And in the modules, you have the Prison Act as one of the modules to have been used in the training, but you have never been treating it. Is that fine? Is that correct? Am I correct?
Very correct. Allah karandiri dinkira to karambungu yentoje. Kasola lua mu kaito lukono kilineti alinyanta du ko kala menna. Bari yenyim foko alibuka ajube alibuka no masata. Fole nto nyati bang.
Very correct.
Sedo ko tonya.
What made you fail to implement that part of the training if you want effective training?
Muna na woto alibuka wo dundi alla karandiro kono ni lefta karandiro la me ya lonko anin tonya anin tilimutata nyola.
Because I've been an instructor, I cannot take that area, and I have nobody who will volunteer to come and take that area.
Ndemu karandila mente wo dinkirante karanta molu karandino lala. Adu mo mansoto do kulalu kono mensina kapare purka karandiro ke wo karola.
But have you people ever pointed that as a deficiency and developed some means of addressing it so that, because it's important for one to know what you're supposed to do. That's the most important fact first.
Fadung, Allah wo kolu kono. Mo nene man soto mensi wo dinkira jube ka foja munasi dalete de amankita le de ka to kulom menyanta kela pour kala karandiro timmandi ka sahandi ka ke kulori muti ka to kulem me yalon ka anyanta tarla la karandiro kono le munana aliyali nya kasi wo dinkira.
It's not we, the men physically, but I believe we as instructors, we are sent to do training courses ranging from armed drills, weapons, personal drills itself, that is food drills. Yes, we were sent on those trainings to do. So if they want us to have knowledge on this act, they would have sent us to do the legal parts of the act also. But we were not opportune to do that.
Woto ndella karandiro be laari nyamen wala mnyinti. E kambula sin karandiro la mo safono wala machoti anin telefon la balo do ko sambanya anin do ko nyim fon nyanta tala nyamin e kan karandi wolu lale bari nyimantarje pour kan karandi ko sartolu nyanta tala nyamin umu kuleti me yalon ko wode tonya amantaran na kulu kono wole nyimbe sabu wala na ko luala kolu anin sartolu lanya wala na o mantaran na karandiro lu kono ntelu menu dumba karandiro fanana imantelu fanalu karandiala.
Were you only an instructor at any point or at one time you were a manager of the training center?
Fodum ikata karandirla damanneti bang karambu nyintoje fodum karambu nyinna kolu sambanya na taranya inene sita inene tarta kunale.
I was second in command from 2011 to 2014, 2016 to 2017. I was the commandant.
Yo kabo 2011 kana 2012 nketa 14 nketa je nyaton ko no lankoti. Yo kabo 2014 koteke kana 2016 nane tarta koteke je kake no lanko nyaton ko no lankoti. O tembon tarta jele.
You have never been manager. It's answered now. Thank you.
Thank you. Bishop, before I give you the floor, if you don't mind, I have a follow-up question. I don't want to bring the witness back to this point that Commissioner Kinte has just been asking. My point relates precisely to the issues raised by Commissioner Kinte. And the instruments that pertain to the prison service, the Constitution of the Gambia, the sections dealing with it, 182 to I think 185, the Prison Act, as I understood from earlier testimonies, that was first adopted in 1953, amended about 8 times. Is there a third instrument on prison matters or implementation of the Act, perhaps some on the standard operating procedures manual?
chairman kamenyinin ka kolmeni alonko ibedendim bankola mararo sarti bukubale ka fo me constitution ala bunda keme tansay nim fulanjang la sapalulu njang wulmu kulleti menu nyanta kala korositalti katu kabo 1953 sangola kolmeni alonko ilota inate sayin kan dada ka amen wala mnyindi ke sayin kan falin kata hanufo ala bunda me yalonka falinta fo sinya sabanyon wulmu kulleti meni alonko kumayata fo bundalu mu bundaleti meni alonko alnene no masata le kekelo tan kawlti fodum wulu aliye wala kolu jube nyaadile wala ibali bulu nyaadile.
Well, that one is the administrations. I don't know how they deal about that one.
Sedo ko wonde wobe mararo bundale bulu atedal anene bulo mankungolu kono.
Council, before I give you the floor for a point of order, just complete that what I'm following up on, and that is, if you have these two instruments that I referred to, provisions of the Constitution, the Prison Summer Act, and you don't know if this other thing exists. I guess Council would address that. Can you confirm what we heard yesterday, that I think it came from you, that there is no reference to any of these instruments at all, which means that no one in the prison is aware of the constitutional provisions dealing with the prison. No one is aware of the Act, and I don't know if there are procedures that you deal with. But let Council, before you answer my question, let Council have momentum to raise his point of order. You have the floor, please.
Yes, just to show that there are subsidiary legislation, and those are the prisons regulations and the prisons rules. So you have prisons rules, which were also adopted in '53. You have prisons criminal appellants regulations. That was, well, that stemmed from 1936. And then you have the prison capital cases regulations that also were in 1973. So that's the body of laws that operate.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
Merci. Thank you very much, Council. Can you confirm if the officers you trained shown any of these things, or do you use it as a training materials?
Because chairman kamenyininka ko yo dinkira lumenu fonyamen kabrin na banko la constitutional la karola kata kaso bunda fon la loi la Prisons Act aning wo ku kotengolu for reference wala ese chodiro lu sotonole menu tilinta nyin sartol ni loi la fodum al nena kawtale pour ka dundi alla karandiro kono alka dolu karandi nyame nyalbe karandiro kala je fodum alke wolu tutu la je wo nyala albe kayitandi.
It have never happened.
Because,
for example, if I take this paper and I start reading it, but I don't understand, maybe I've been to school, I can read the writings, but what the writing itself means, I have to pass through explanations for them to digest it to me. Let me know the legalities before training somebody. I can read it, but I don't know what it means, and I've never trained anybody.
Asio karano asa jube bari ate fanana karango ning pru ay ko fahamu woto mole nyanta talaje meyo safero koto londo long aya fahamu mensi wobo ateye nyoto ka jaba kese woto ateye pru ate fanansa fahamu nate be karandiro kela ayo fahamu ro men soto je ate fanansi dolu karandi wala akobari wonene manke pru ka aboytel karandir lali nyoto wala na telefonalite dolu karandi nola wala.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe what we should do is turn the Constitution provisions, the Act, the regulations that Council referred to, turn them all into sing-songs, and then have every prisoner just singing those things. So you guys are singing it, and like the 12 lashes that you talked about, that you didn't know about the 12 lashes, as the thing out there, but it's a song that everybody sings in the prison. Maybe we would have some musical stuff on this, on all these things, and you guys all go around singing. Bishop, my apologies that I delayed you a bit. You have the floor, please.
Chairman, that's okay. Mr. Malang Tamba.
Yes, sir.
Bishop Odikole Kaninka, Mr. Malang Tamba.
As instructor,
it's
amazing that you did not know about the Prisons Act. Don't you think that is what is responsible for prison officers to torture prisoners mercilessly?
Fodung wo faha wo lombalia wo lua kasola lua alla lombalia fo ila miraroto wole manna ke daliloti me ya sabu kasola kono doku lalu ikanyin kasola nkulu muta ke tajire ya kadu ima lonne lua membe laring akoma aye memfo wala netelu mang betelka o tajire ya ke kasola nkola.
That's very true.
Sedo ko muto nyaldi.
Now that you know that there is a prison act and there are bodies of laws that govern the prison rules, etc. Will you endeavor to lay hands on them, on the act and all the bodies of laws, and educate your fellow officers like you who do not know about these sets of rules?
Fodung. Nyintekela ku sotoringoti ku kendo puru kabirim wo lualu ani wo sartolu menu be dending kaso doko la anin kaso kono kunyalula fo atel fanante fero kala puru ka kataka alibulo yela wolu bekang nyin kamala ido ku nyolu men kata kaso la kono doku laluti ali si karandi aliye londi aliye nindi puru isalong muna munti wo sartol ni wo lual la karola menu be dending kasola sartol nin kaso kono kunyalula nyin kamala ni fanalu ya londo soto ya fahamu isaje isitama ni wo sartol ni wo lualula kaso bungo kono je mensina ke kolu sono ya ndirangote mensi ke kolu tilindirangote fo dung alfanalite o keno la nyin tembe mbang.
This is why officers normally contribute their money to go to printing department to print Prisons Act, but that is just for them to read it, but the understanding is not there.
Wala ya sabu kasola dokula dolu kasoto menke fansun kodo bokata kitabu da bungoto ikafuda me printing department puru isi kasola luwa buko sang bari membe oto droni ya sang ika karanne dron puru ya moy bari puru isina fahamu katama ni woluwa lula a wobokatara jede ibuka fahamu de.
Is that all? It's just for you to go to the printing office and then print things and you just read and that is all?
Fodu wala munyinti ko ka kodo bondi kata buku dada bungoto ka kitabo sa men kata kasola lua la nyati ni akarang ye dandan na woto so amunta itelkaka wala nyama.
Officers want to be educated, but they don't have the real instruments laid before them or an institute that will come in to help to educate officers on legal matters. They don't have it. But officers, they themselves want to be educated and know what is right to them and what is not right to them. And what makes them being officers, what makes them to be correction officers, because we know that we are correction officers. But what makes us to be correction officers? And why are we correction officers? These are things that we want to know. And reading them like this, you can able to read and pronounce, but you don't know. So we need institutes to come in and help and support. Officers want to be educated.
Ako offisalu do kulalu menu be kasokono. Ilafta ye karang, ye londo soto, ye fahamu, wala na ifanal kakodo bokata kitabo nyinsang. Ako bari men na sitaji, wala mu doku bundalu, anin lua bundalu, tilindir bundalu, wol man soto mennu sina pour que telu makoy ya londo soto ke karandiala ka kulo boye nyoto hanfo ya long ya fahamu pour isitama la ya dundila do ko kono ako wole man soto bari ka karan kulu kensengo karanteng wo ay ka kele de bari wo man ake dalilo ti pour ya long ya fahamu ya kotolong ni ko kotolong ka karan kulu kensengo ke wo buka ko lu boye nyoto ilafta do ko bunda lela luwa bunda lu anin tilindir bunda ko lu katu itella do ko mu tilindirol ti ka kaso kono ka molu tilindi woto nim bunda lu sotonta do ko bunda lu wala karambungulu melnu sina ke telefonan karandi ke londi ke fahamundi wo sartolu ani wo luwalula akoy be lafila wala katu officielu laftale ye karang ye londo soto.
Thank you. Splendid point, Bishop Odiko. Maybe when we get to formulating our findings and the recommendations, this point and points that were made these past few days about neglect of the prisons, that would inform our recommendations and the findings.
Between silang chairman and foka ako Bishop Odiko inumbara ye dinkira kumama bari between tul fanalum bedu ko men na janning alende ma hanu fon tata hanu fo silang nyantan na kibaro lu buntun na dameng kan na kolubo kan na yamarolu di nyimbetar la ikono le pour kaje ko menna sita nyi londo la karola nyi karandir ko la karola ntumando lumbo fanalu la fala naw ya marolu konole pour asike kuti men se lo ay long ay ke kuti men fanansi soto ay tama tumandolu nim futata o tembo fananto mfanalu be kato kala le ngaje ko ay ke kuti men si lo ay saha ay taranna saferolu kono mbe ya marolu menu dila.
Reform of the prisons is long overdue and absolutely urgent. We will focus on the issue as we proceed.
Betenten le ka jube katu kaso falingu nyanta kala jele falingu menu du nyanta kala je mba ko no masata le ngaje mbe taka nyamin pour même na nyanta kala falingu ti kaso la karola mbelu fanalu no masata le nge isafeke banke nyin kamala asike kuti mo mensi tamano kaso la karola pour wo falingu li tama anyanta kala nyame nyama.
Mr. Tamba, if you have any concluding remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Sai Mr. Tamba, ete fanan na kumo kumfadulato ila kumakangulu menu be sondo mokono ilafta memfola sai nkawle la moy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Akoy numbara chairman.
Commissioners present.
Commissioner lumenu bijang.
Council, lead council.
Lead council.
Media.
Kibar bunda.
And everybody present here.
Anim menu be bijang.
I want to seize this opportunity today to thank the commissions for giving me the opportunity today to come and talk to the entire Gambian and the entire world of what I have did on the abuse of rights of people. It is not a pride to come here and say what I am saying. But I need to do this to be able to have forgiveness. Because without them forgiving me, even if the commissions forgive me, there is an accountability in the next world between me and them. I fear that place more than this commission. This is why I sacrificed to come here to speak nothing but the whole truth. And therefore, I would like to appeal to the people that I tortured, people like Soriba Conte, Lamin Jah, Fallu Sise, with their relatives,
ini badingolu,
family members,
ila dimbayalu,
friends,
iterolu,
and every Gambians at large.
anin Gambia mumeo menu bijam menu be mane.
I want them to find a place in their hearts.
Lafta ijusokono ye jube roke.
Though it will not be easy for them.
Ate sono yale fede atekela kudi mati.
Because I know I definitely wronged them.
Katungalo ne kunge tonyenne.
I want them to forgive me.
Lafta le ye yamfanye.
And if these commissions will help me to go to the prisons,
Adu ninyin commission be mako ila le ngata kasola.
so that I will shake hands with these people,
Puru ninyin molu sembulo di nyola.
I'll be very much more than the word happy.
Abetambila nye jusula fangola le fangasi kenyen sewo bambaloti.
Because there I will be sure that they have forgiven me.
Katu utumola abe koila matonya ni yembulo di nyola. Abe koila maleko tonya iya mfatanye.
Because I wronged them a lot.
Katu nge tonye mbakele.
Maybe their family members were not aware of it.
Tombi la badi ngulumambo akalama.
But here, sitting down here,
Bari mbesiri njandame.
they might be listening to me.
Asikeno ibe lamo ikangi
They might be watching at the television seeing me.
Asikeno ibe television jube kai nyabenna.
I'm telling them to find a place in their hearts
Mbafule ye ijusoko no idula jube.
to forgive me.
Puriye yamfanye.
I did not do it because I am wicked,
Amanke ko ngani ya jawyale yake ndingake.
but I did it out of ignorance.
Bari lombali yale yake ndingake.
And in the law, ignorance is not an excuse.
Adulu ala karola. Lombali ya o manke dalilati de.
So definitely I'm apologizing
Woto tonya mbe bolo saila mbe danila mbe hake danila.
to all of them.
Ibe.
And the second part is,
Fanna fulanjang mumenti.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman.
I'm a member of the Gambia Prison Services.
Mbedo ko la Gambia la kaso do ko bundale la.
I am not dismissed from the service.
Imam bay do ko la folo.
I am not discharged from the service.
Ando imam bondi do ko nyim fananna.
Mr. Chairman, since 2017,
Mr. Chairman, kabo 2017,
when I was called for investigations,
biri en commande kisikisiro kamma,
up till date I'm speaking,
fokana bula bila mbedi am kanjandameng.
I've never been paid a single butut.
Imanjo hani bututu kilingola.
My salaries were blocked totally.
Yenna jo mume obelondi le fereng.
Without dismissing me from the service,
Imam bay do ko la.
they don't discharge me from the service.
Imam bondi do ko la.
They don't give me any letter.
Iman letter dinna.
My salaries is stopped totally.
Yenna jo londi la wole nyama.
I'm a family member.
Ndefana mo dimbayati woleti.
I am married
Mfututale.
and I'm renting.
Adumbe luwa solela.
I have 3 kids,
Dindin sababembulu.
2 boys, 1 female.
Kamba ndim fula anin sunkuto ndin kiling.
Things are very hard with me.
Kolube koleyari mbulu.
I always seek for employment,
Mbe akatakanne kado ko nyinin.
but anytime I go for interview,
Bari wati nintata interview la.
they will ask me whether you have work experiences.
E ka nyinin kale foye do ko londi soto le bang.
I don't want to lie to them.
Man la fi fani ya foleye.
I will tell them, yes, I have work experience.
Nsa foye ko ha ngado ko londi soto le de.
And they will tell me, where is your clearance?
Isa fonyen ko ila sedo le la sede ku fengole.
And that is either my discharge letter or my dismissal letter.
Wala munyinti yem bondi do ko la tumo men wala yem bay do ko la tumo men ye letter o men dinna.
And I cannot produce it.
Adunte o letter o bondino la katun nena masoto.
For the past 3 years,
Nyin sanji sabatambila kono.
I'm not working.
Mantara do ko la.
I cannot acquire myself any work
Nte mando ku soto no mfaye.
except my skills
Fodun ngamelno na bulma do ko.
and the good people around me.
Ani mo kendo lumenu bembala.
But things were not easy with me also.
Bare koluman sono yam fede.
But I know exactly
Bare ngalo nga koita mako.
that I wronged some people somewhere else.
Ngamo le tonyeng dulaluto.
This is why all these things also are happening.
Asikeno wole nyin kole abe lankang.
This is why I need their forgiveness.
Wala nan sulatela yam fola.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman.
definitely I thank the commission.
Tonya mbe komisongo numbara la.
Without this commission,
Ni nyin komisongo mansoto.
all these things will never be known.
Nyin kolu men be keta inendete lonna.
These things have been happening for long,
Nyin meta kelale.
and nobody knows about them.
Mo mambo ikalama.
But truth
Bari tonya
set everybody true.
wala be mo be foroyandila.
And this is what I stand for.
Adum mbelo la wala labi.
I will not swear before this Holy Quran.
Nte al-Quran al-Karim tala ngankali.
And I come here and I said a word that I know is not existing.
Ngana si jambi ka kuma fome ya lonka mansoto.
Definitely I wrong Gambians.
Tonya nga Gambian ko lu tonyenne.
And I break the trust of Gambians.
Nga Gambian ko la jikotinya.
Because the position I was holding
Katumbe palaso mentonu.
is for the Gambians.
Gambian ko letamu.
I'm supposed to fulfill it by taking it correctly.
Nyanta Gambiankol law jikoma fala le katonya tamandi na du kokono.
But I failed.
Bari make no.
And I have now correct myself.
Adun silang ngamfan tilindile.
I want the commissions to help me.
Left a commission yam makoy.
If I can able to get my salaries or my reinstations back to
Nin sinna jo sotonno yam makoy yo londinye pour kam wala yam murundi do kola.
I am not dismissed.
Imam bay.
I am not discharged.
Imam fonyondi.
My salaries is totally stopped.
Yen na jo londi la wonya.
Yes, sir.
Walem.
The third thing is
Sabanjango.
Prisoners at the prisons.
Kasola nkolu men be kasola.
Being mild to Joshua or Janjambure.
Mild to lemban Joshua lomban Janjambure lombang.
Anybody who stays long in the prisons.
Momondi meta kasokono.
At the end of the day, you turn to be a kid.
Alabandula ekana ke dindingoleti.
Why I said you turn to be a kid?
Menana ekana dindiya.
Not physically your body turns to be a kid.
Amanke koy balajato idanya le kamru dindiyato.
But mentally, psychologically.
Bari la miraro ni la hakilo lanya wala kamru dindiyato.
Sometimes you do certain things.
Tumodolu ikakodolu kefang.
If somebody did not go with his senses,
mo nimmo na hakilo mantanyola.
we'll say that this person, what he do, he knew it.
Isafo nyimari menke atautale.
But it's overstayed at the same place.
Bari dinkira kilingo tara merimbale kausabu.
I'm appealing to the government also
Mbewa sila mansakunda fanaye.
to make a look up,
Isi jube roke.
especially to the high sentence prisoners
Sako kasola nkolu menu ye wati jango lekang meta kasola.
who are in the prisons more than 8 years, 9 years, 10 years.
Meni alonko kabo sanji sai kata sanji tang menu alonko yonyonke kasola katambiwala.
Anybody who served in the prisons more than 10 years,
Momondi tata kasola mensi ata sanji tanti.
you have passed health.
Amunta hell or health.
You have passed through hell.
Amunta idunta jahannaba le findita.
So if somebody cannot be reformed during that period,
Momondi man falino wo wuche okono.
you will never be reformed.
Wo mari nenete falin na koteke.
And I believe in those people down there,
Andulata la ko molu menu be wo dinkirato.
especially people like Sambadoro.
Sako molu menu be ko Sambadoro.
These people will be very much good and important in the society.
Nyil molu be keno la mo kendo lutile jama molu kono itata daoda.
Because the job this Sambadoro is doing in the prisons,
Kadu nyin Sambadoro be do ko men ke kan kaso kono.
if he is outside,
Na be banta.
he would have stopped many people of doing wrongs.
Abe mo jamale balila kuja okeola.
Because he is trying to help officers and trying to help prisoners there.
Katu abe kaso kono do kula lumako e kanne. Abe kaso lankolu mako e kammenu be sorongo kono.
He can sit and fold his arms and say, I'm convicted, I don't want to do anything.
Asisino la ya bulolu la nyo kanko ye ntefanan soronne nte femfenkela.
But he is not doing that.
Bara make onyade.
So which means I understand that his case was a mistake.
Woto akweta mako alakuo filo ketajile.
And he have totally reformed.
Andunga falintale.
Let the government make a look to it.
Man sakunda si wokolu jibe.
And if they can able to make pardons,
Nisi yamfo keno.
let them look into high sentence prisoners.
Ye molu la ko jibe men ya lonko ye soron wuce jango la kaso kono.
It comes to the officers.
Akana officer la karola fanang.
Prison officers, we don't have risk allowances.
Prison do kulalo mbuka kole alawanso sotong ku koleng alawanso mbuka soto de.
And our work is all about risks.
Adunte lado ko benin kole andi le katanyola.
There was a time when this TV disease entered in the prisons.
Wati soton tanyin toto kurango TB adunta kaso kono.
Even at the hospitals, the doctors will want to make distance between them and the prisoners.
Hani tata lopitano to doctor ul fanglu buka pare ka kata nyin kaso lankolula.
There are certain prisoners whom you know they cannot even walk.
Kaso lankolu dolu bije meni alon ko buka hani tamano fango.
But officers will never run away from them.
Bari officer lu buka borima.
That caused most of our officers suffered from that TV.
Aya kendin na do kula mo jama fango nata okurango soto.
We are not talking of coronavirus.
Man corona kumo fango fofang.
We cannot have that distance within with the prisoners.
Nteltego keno tano la ninka so lankol tema.
Because we have to mix up with them.
Katu fonni katanyola nie du nyokono.
That is a matter of most.
Omu kole time alon baibalo le moti.
And all these things are risks.
Adunyilu be mu kole ya kuolleti.
You will escort these prisoners to the bush
Isi nyin kasolan kol kata wulo kono.
for firewood.
Kata lo nyini wala.
Many people will see these prisoners when they are coming with wood.
Mo jama kanyin kasolan kol jele ni be sela nange ni lo.
When you reach at the farm,
Ni futata balingoto fanang.
you will give them all necessary instruments, cutlasses, hoes, axe, you will give them all.
Ika jorangolu be di tolle lako. Kabring terangolu. Fo dabolu baralang dakolu dabolu konkolia kata terangulu animurubalu nka wala chikanga dila puriye do ko kala.
And you being the prison officer,
Iteme mu prison officer de.
you are not even having even a razor blade.
Hani lanseto tete bulu iteme mu kantarlati.
And you want them to walk,
Adu ilafta ye do ko ke.
and they will walk.
Andu be do ko kela.
If they want, they will kill you and they go their way.
Ni lafita isite kantarla muta ye fa yetela hajola.
But we take all those risks.
Bari nka okole ya beta.
We sacrifice and walk.
Nka mbom fanto nka do ko ke.
So let the government make a look into prisons also.
Woto mansa kunda isinya fay kaso fanan na karola ye jejibe.
It's not only the government who can do everything all.
Bari amanke ko mansa kunda la fanan si kobe keno de.
I'm urging to other agencies.
Mbedo mbenkango dila do kubunda kotengulu la menbe loring ifaye.
Let them come in and help prisons.
Ifanalu sibulo dunnole makoyro di kasola.
Let them come in and educate prison officers.
Yena ye kasola do kulalu karandi ye londo soto.
If prison officers are educated,
Nin kasola do kulalu karanta ilonta ye fahamro soto londo la karola.
even the structures of prisons is not changed.
Hani kasola bungulu hani mamfaling.
The management will be very much correct.
Ibaje la maralo bunda do kola karola woto bebete ala la aytiling.
But if officers are not educated,
Barning officer luma londi soto.
they don't know what they should do.
Imalong inyanta menkela.
Even if you build a 5-star, like how they are calling 5-star,
Hana ya tara ye hotelo ya lo le ko hotelo memu 5-star tonya hotelo ti ko kaje kumandi nyaming.
it is going to be worse
Mutumo le fonga be jawyala.
because people will keep on doing wrongs.
Kadu molu be kontine le ka wotilimbali ya kuluke.
And the people going to do the wrongs are the officers.
Adu menu be wotilimbali ya ko kala wolbe kala officer leti do kulalu.
So we need educations at that place.
Woto lafta londo la anin karandiro wo dinkirato.
Sir, this is all I have.
Sa nyina mun na kumoti.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Tamba, for your testimony and the concluding remarks that you've just made.
Inumbara bake Mr. Tamba ila sede yaro kang aning inata ila dia mo kumfa kumakang lumenula.
Thank you, sir.
The suggestions that you made, we will take note of them. And as I said, in our findings and recommendations, hopefully they would inform us very well.
Ye nyi ya maro lumenu di bitun tol fanalu bina kibaro lumenu buntunna ke kafunyoma kasafero ke animbe ya maro lumenu dila tumandolu mbaji bela le kanyinkolu be kafuje nga ya kafunyoma nga safe mbe men bondila kadi aber kala wala nyama.
Again, thank you very much, Emma, for coming to testify.
Kotake inumbara bake purison takana sede yaro la jang.
Thank you, sir.
Council, with reference to time management, maybe you can help me here if you come up with some options, since you would have already had contacts with the next witness. We can break now for a regular 30-minute break, or take a longer lunch break and come back at 2:30. Give me some options, and we will decide when to come back.
Well, how about to come back at 1:30? And then the next witness is likely to be a short witness, or we can come 2 o'clock. The next witness is likely to be a short witness, and we would finish maybe around 4 or a little thereafter.
Well, if you come back at 2,
Yeah.
you know, a few commissioners here who would want to connect with their Lord, God, in praying, that would be affected by that.
We can come back 2:10.
10 past, fine. If we can come back at 2:10,
Yes.
we will break now and resume our proceedings 2:10. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you again, Mr. Tamba, for coming.
Thank you, sir.